Happy Friday! Knit Happens is back at you.
Yay.
Debbie,
Cheers.
Melissa, Vicki.
Yeah, we're glad to see ya. We're glad you're seeing us. We have a few things we want to show you. A few things we've finished, a few things we're starting on, a few things we're wearing.
Yep.
So, yeah, here we go.
But somebody did ask
yes.
to tell a little bit about how we learned to knit or crochet, about our past.
Mm-hmm.
So the only past I'm going to tell you about is my my grandmother, the crafting goddess. So she taught me when I was probably 12, a few years ago, and I quit doing it while I was a teenager because it wasn't cool, and picked it back up when I started having children, and now it's crazy, wonderfully crazy.
Yes, it is.
And
that's you, Melissa.
For me, so I've been knitting only for a few years. I started back in, I think, 2018 or 19, right before everything got really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know, so I used to be a painter, and I kind of got out of love with painting, and I needed something to still have that creativity. So I taught myself at home how to crochet, watched the videos, but I just wanted more. So I came into the shop and met Elaine, met Vicki, met Debbie, and then they sat me down and taught me how to knit. Ever since then, I've just been obsessed.
A little bit.
Kind of a little unhealthy, but still.
We're so happy that you searched us out and
Yeah.
found knitting, because we just love it.
One of these days we'll show you her knitting bag that she brings in every time. It is stuffed.
And the whole time she's here, she's hunting for more.
Yeah.
More yarn, more colors. I really like to play with colors.
Yes,
So.
she is our color person.
she's very good
I
with
always
that.
tell people, if you're really hunting for some several colors to go together in a sweater or something, we just need Melissa up here. You're gonna have to come back up when Melissa's here.
Yes.
Yeah,
I take that as a compliment.
it is a compliment.
It is a compliment.
Absolutely. You
Just
do a
put
great
it back
job.
when you're done with it.
That's true. Sometimes I do forget. Guilty.
What about you, Vicki? Did
yeah.
you come out of the womb knitting?
Yes, no, at 7. I learned at 7, and I made headbands. And, I feel like I did knit even through high school and everything. I remember knitting a sweater in high school, but not obsessively, obviously, like I am now. But like Debbie said, when we started having kids, we thought, okay, we got to do a little layette set or something. So I can remember getting back into it a lot then. And then I got into a ladies group. I had a ladies group of homemakers who also were stay-at-home moms and met once a week to knit together, and that really got the ball rolling. So I got real excited about it, learned how to spin, got my own animals, went the whole route,
Bunny, sheep.
Bunnies, sheep, llamas,
Dogs.
all of it. So, but we're really happy to be
Yeah.
here just playing with all this wonderful yarn that you can now purchase
And creating the friendships, because I didn't have any
Absolutely.
friends
Right.
before I came here.
Absolutely, and
Yeah,
that's
you've
what
got
people.
a boatload
I
of
know.
them.
And that's what people tell us when they come
Yeah.
in here. It's like, this is such a neat group, because we almost always have 2 tables full of people just sitting and talking and laughing and knitting, and it's a really, really fun.
And helping
fun
each
thing.
other.
And
We're,
helping
we're
each
all
other.
really good with
Yes.
helping each other.
Yeah, we
Not
bring-
only with knitting, but also with
like
with
real life
life.
problems.
Oh yeah, we're therapists.
We're therapists. Yeah.
Not licensed, but we're therapists.
Supposed to tell you. Yeah.
So that's our little
Yes.
backstory a
Yeah,
little bit.
and that's all we're going to tell you.
Yeah.
For
we'll probably
now.
tell more.
Yeah, for now.
We'll tell more. Absolutely.
Let's talk about what we're wearing.
Okay.
Do you want to share?
Yeah.
This
Mhm.
is the shift cowl. So many people have made this. It's by Andrea Mowry, which I adore her.
Yes.
So we've got the pattern here, and man, do we have yarns that you can choose.
Mhm.
This is just a sample of
And this
them.
is
Yeah. This
Sorry.
is a new thing.
this is a cotton version.
Yeah, true.
So
true.
this is cotton yarn for like a more light summery version.
Mm-hmm. And this is really comfortable. You could even make it shorter if you wanted to.
We bought that yarn last year at
They change.
H&H,
Yeah.
and we thought, oh my gosh, it just has that look. Really hold it up
Yeah,
there close.
oh,
It
that's
almost has that
Lazy,
look
hazy
of some
summer.
of the beautiful wool yarns that have the neat color and texture look to them, but it's cotton.
I know.
Actually,
And look at all
cotton
the colors
acrylic.
in this yellow.
But, you know, we have people who come in and say, I just cannot wear wool. You know,
Yeah.
really want to do some of these
Allergic or-
wonderful projects that are only done in wool, but you don't have to just do them in wool. You can do them in cotton.
Well,
Yeah.
cotton, linen,
Linen,
silk,
Yes.
hemp, bamboo,
Mhm. Yes. All
tinsel.
good fibers.
Yeah.
All good fibers. Absolutely. What you wear?
So what I have on, let me get it out. It has a fun name. It's called Palm Your Knits by the Tipsy, Knitting Tipsy. And this is her picture.
Cute.
And then, so you use its fingering weight, and you can wear it kind of off the shoulder if you want, or you can bring it up.
It's cute.
It's
A
just
little
really,
boxy.
it's a little loose, but it's just great for
Oh, so
summer.
comfortable.
So I picked out, this is Madeline Tosh, and so you need 2 for the body at most. I think I still had plenty of the second skein for my size, and then this I just picked out for the edging
Contrasting.
here.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Ribbing.
Very cute. I mean, you can wear wool, thin wool like
yeah,
these
it's very
in
soft.
the summer, especially when they're not really loose and letting you have some air and everything. I mean, it's almost like wearing cotton. They're really nice.
Yeah.
This one I have shown before. This is the Katia Lino. What's this guy called? Soft Lino is the name of the yarn, and it's the gradient dye. This is the other color in it, and I did just this little top-down sweater with the little lace at the bottom, and that's from the pattern Tegna. I just added the little lace at the bottom, and I am starting another one. I've had people ask me about it, so I really kind of want to do a different pattern in it. This one is going to be a V-neck. I'm going to do this little V-neck. Maybe not quite as low a V-neck as that one, but something like that with this little sweet yarn.
So would you write up your own pattern for that? Like if you
I
get done
think-
with it,
I
and
really
somebody's
think
like, I
this
really wanna
pattern will be
do
it. You know, with just a few minor changes.
Would
So
you add those changes?
Yes, I will add those changes, and you will
She's
know
good at
what I
that.
did. Yes, you will. You
Okay.
will know what I did. So if anyone wants to do it, and it wouldn't have to be with this gradient, you could do it in a solid. But it's knitted very loose and open, so you should wear a little tank under it, and yeah, very comfortable.
Yeah, especially because I think so here in Kentucky, it's like already in the 80s.
Yeah,
So
90 today.
Tomorrow, 90.
90.
Oh,
Okay.
90 today. Oh,
So
It's so hot,
yeah,
so hot.
air conditioning in
Yeah.
here, though.
yeah.
But anyway, that's cool.
So, if you don't mind,
Sure.
I showed you guys this blanket that I was
Yeah.
making the last podcast, the Tama Blanket.
Yeah.
See it?
Yes.
I finished it.
Oh, it's so cute.
It is cute. This is the right side. And it's
Look at that.
so easy to knit.
It
It
is
looks so
so
and so
cute.
fun. Yeah.
It basically makes a square, and it could really be any size square. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure the pattern tells you kind of exact where to go, but
Yeah, but you can
whenever you're
adjust it.
working like that, you know, with squares as wide as you go, then you just go back in. So
Yeah.
any size little square would work.
Oh, so here's
Yeah.
the yarn. I'm going to show you this again because we did show you
Mhm.
last time.
Mhm.
So this is the Ikigai fiber.
Mhm. I
We
hold
have that
this one.
color. Okay.
So yeah, the white.
This is what I use, the peachy.
Mhm.
But look at the pink, yellow, and blue.
Oh, just
So
so
pretty.
beautiful. And one is all she
Yes.
used, and even had some left over. So, and this could be used. You didn't get she did
We don't-
vintage chunky.
Yeah, we don't have.
we're out
We
of
don't
the
have
white.
the white,
white.
so we just pulled a skein of cumulus. You could use cumulus
Yeah,
as well.
we've ordered the white,
Yeah.
but it just
Yeah.
not in yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so 3 skeins of the vintage,
Mhm.
which I mean, it's not really nice yarn and
Mhm.
very inexpensive.
Exactly. Oh, show her what you did on what you did here, though. I said
Oh,
mention that
yeah.
because
Oh,
that's a great idea.
Yeah, show this.
This is usually not me, but I'm trying to get better. So every time that you make something that you finish it,
Keep the
I'm going to
tags.
tell you please, but I didn't do it for the longest time. But this is a great idea because we have so many people
Yes.
that come in the shop and say, how many skeins and what kind of yarn did you use for this thing that you made years ago? I never remember. So I saved the Ikigai fiber tag and the chunky of the vintage. I used 3 chunky, so I wrote 3
She
vintage.
wrote 3 on the front of that.
So I'm going to have this forever, and I'll share
Stick
it with
it in
you
a little
all.
plastic
Yeah,
thing at
yeah.
home, and she'll know exactly what she used and how much.
Such a great idea.
It is a great idea. It's a good one.
Yeah, I'm not usually
Absolutely.
that organized, but I'm working on it.
Very good. What you want to show?
So I am working on this little tank top, and I'm a weirdo. I really like
Yes, you
to
are.
weave in ends. So this doesn't bother me. I don't know if you all see this and you're like, holy cow, girl.
Holy cowgirl! Are you a cowgirl?
So it's a cute little, I don't know how to show this, but yeah, it's like a little tank top. And it's really stretchy.
Yes. Oh yeah, you got your needle in it.
It's just beautiful. Here's the pattern.
Yeah. So that's the Evelyn top.
so cute.
So there'll be like edging on the arms and the neck and the bottom.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, you're going to have to run in some ends, but they're kind of going to be covered. I mean, it's kind of going to be a covered thing because of the edging.
And I don't know if you all have used this. It's the Sammy yarn.
Oh,
it's
wonderful.
so, like, I'm addicted to knitting this because it's just so soft.
For
I
a
just love
cotton,
it.
I think it's an
Yeah.
organic cotton in it. It almost feels like wool. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just got that really, really neat texture
And it has
feel
a
to it.
it has like a bounce.
I
to
mean,
it.
you don't usually see that in cotton.
Yeah.
You do not usually see that in cotton.
just love
I
it.
think
Maybe
it's the
she'll wear it
plying.
next week.
I think
Yeah,
it's how it's
that's the
plied
plan.
as well. It's how it's spun. You know, it's how that yarn is spun that makes it more like acting like wool.
Yeah.
Really. Very nice. I just finished my kind of a mashup of a brioche hat by Andrea Mowry. The Harlow was done with fingering weight yarn, but it was just a plain brioche for beginning brioche. And that's more like what I wanted, but I wanted to be able to use DK weight yarn, which is what Old Port hat pattern did. She used DK weight yarn for that. And she also did the little underlining thing for your ears. And this is done with Cumulus, our Fiber Spates Cumulus, which is super soft. It's a Surrey alpaca. So that's what goes around. And I did that. You start with that. You just knit about 3 inches of that. And then you do a decrease row here. So I decreased enough that I was the numbers for Harlow. And then I did Harlow pattern from there up. So yes, you decrease there even if you were doing her Old Port hat. I just had to do more. I had to do more decreases to be on the weight of yarn and weight of needle, the size of needle that I wanted to do. But I love it. It's
love the
really
colors.
comfy.
And
It's
we
just
we
so
have
squishy
kits.
and cute.
Yeah, and this is supposed to be an easier brioche kind of starter
Yes.
thing.
Yes, it is easier than Old Port. Old Port had some decreasing, increasing, you know, to make that little design in it. But I just love the yarn so much that, you know, like why do anything to that? It's just so pretty. Yes.
Yeah, I need to make one.
Good job.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, me too. I've never done it before, but I will.
Well, brioche is fun. It's just
It is fun.
It's just the setup rows.
It is
that
a
you
whole
really have to worry
different
about.
thing. It is just a whole different animal when you think of knitting. It's
Good for
just
your
not.
brain to try
It
something
is.
different.
It is.
Yeah.
It is good for your brain. Very good. All right, we were going to show some crochet stuff today, and we will always add a little crochet whenever we do a podcast. We'll add a couple of crochet projects in there. This one we were going to show. Was it called dumpling?
No,
Or was
it's
it
the candy knot
candy
bag.
knot bag. This one is crocheted. Debbie did that one. Isn't that awesome?
It
I
was
just
tons
love
of
these
fun.
little bags.
Yeah.
I mean, you could tuck your knitting in there and just knit right
As you're
along
walking.
while you're walking or standing in line somewhere waiting for something. You
I know,
could
I
just
think
be
it's cute.
knitting right along with your little bag on your arm.
It's a good like beach bag too.
Yes.
I mean, it's not a huge
Just
beach
small.
bag,
Mhm.
Oh,
but
you could make it much bigger.
This is
Yeah.
the yarn that she used for it. It is
Ella
Ella
Ray.
Ray Eco Organic Cotton Hand Paint.
Beautiful. yarn.
Beautiful. So when we talked about showing that, I thought, well, let's show the one that a lot of people have told me about yesterday, that a KAL was started with Pearl Soho, and this is their dumpling bag. Very similar, almost exactly the same, and it uses like 1 skein of a linen weight yarn.
oh wow.
Bag is knit bottom up. Starts with a provisional cast on, which I'm sure you're probably going to do 3 needle bind off or something there at the bottom, or graft it. I'm going to do one, I think, with this dungarees, which is recycled blue jeans.
Mhm.
So it's 1 skein of linen yarn. At what
You know,
weight, though?
probably theirs might have more yardage in it. So it might be, okay, here we are, 100% no, 175 yards. How can that be?
And that's like a DK weight.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the bag's not.
Not as big. It's a
Yeah,
finished
they-
circumference,
they
20
might have finished.
inches. Drop length, 6 and 4.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
I'll make one and we'll find out.
We'll see what happens.
We will see what happens.
Keep you posted.
Yeah, keep you posted on that. Awesome. Alrighty.
Do we want to talk about that?
Well, I want to share this crochet shawl really quick.
Oh, yeah.
This is so pretty.
So this was knit by our wonderful friend Connie. She's such a wonderful crocheter. It's the Bonfire Night Shawl. Can you see that? Okay?
As far as a crochet shawl project,
It's beautiful.
that looks as much like a knitted shawl as anything I've ever seen.
It just
Isn't
has
that
very
beautiful?
tight
Yes.
double crochets.
And with Malabrigo, oh my goodness, you can't go wrong. I mean, it is just an excellent little project.
I made one of those
Excellent little
also,
project.
and
Yes.
honest to goodness, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Melissa picked out these.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a Malabrigo and
So this is Malabrigo Piedras. Hopefully I'm saying that. Piedras. Which is the original color that they used. Here, let me go back down.
Okay.
So this is the original color that they used for the contrast. We're out of the natural for the Malabrigo, but I did pick this natural color in the Heritage.
Natural and hemp would be just fine. I mean, and heritage would be just fine.
But all the different colors that you
Oh,
could
yeah.
use.
Yeah, I
too.
mean,
just
you
two
don't have
colors.
to stick with them.
Yeah,
Right.
just 2 colors, but just really, really, really cute.
She was very proud of herself
Yes.
too.
Which
It's
she
loves
beautiful,
it.
Yeah.
She really loves it. We
She's
actually
saving that for herself.
didn't we have someone that wanted one made? Did you
Yeah.
make one for somebody?
did, yeah.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very pretty.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Excellent. So there's that. Joy of knitting. I got a personal recommendation for these the other day. One of the knitters came in that hadn't been in for a while, but she had bought one of these and she said, I absolutely love this needle set. It's cubic. It's from Knitter's Pride, and they're cubic shaped needles, and they're all different colors. Is that not gorgeous? This is the size 11. It's 6 through 11, so if you can see all those
if I can
beautiful
do
colors
that.
down in there. And a lot of people say, oh, I've never knit. Why would you want to knit on something that's cubic or square? I mean, it's very pleasing. It's very pleasing to your hands. And I told somebody the other day, it's a lot like your pencil. Like when you've always, as a child, you've been knitting with a little number 2 pencil for a
that's
long
true.
time. It
You
feels
weren't really
just like,
knitting with one.
yeah, you were writing with one. That's right.
Yeah.
So why not knit with them?
Yeah.
So anyway, and it has these are swivel, the swivel cords, the swivel cables,
Metal.
cords, yeah, and they're metal, and they fit all of this stuff goes with
All
everything Knitter's
Pride,
Pride.
yeah.
So if you already have some Knitter's Pride stuff, they all go together, so it all will work together. Yeah, it has this cute little thing. This is what your cables are kept in, that. And then
You got
down
some
the
stitch
bottom,
markers.
and you have, I told Debbie about this last week. See all the little metal, these are little metal square stitch markers and stitch holders. Yes. And last week on Instagram, I saw Willie Knits. I don't know if
Willy-nilly, isn't it?
Willy-nilly Knits. He's awesome. And he's always showing new and cute, fun little things. And he is so in love with the Knitter's Pride necklace that's a magnet. So he was wearing it, and he would knit, and he needed to do a cable. Well, he got the little metal cable needle, and he just picked it up off of his necklace and did his cable and snapped it back on.
That's
and,
cool.
and he was so excited. He said, that is so cool.
I like
Listen,
that.
listen for the click, click, right on the, I didn't have to hunt for it. I didn't have to find out where I laid it or
the
stick it in
dog
my
ate it,
knitting.
yeah.
So I thought that's pretty cool. So I probably will order those. The next time I order my needles, I will get that little metal necklace
That'd
to
be
use
nice.
with, and you could have some of your little stitch markers on there. So you could, oh gosh, I need a stitch marker. Pick one up.
I know, because I'm always digging in the bottom of my bag.
I know.
for 'em.
I know. It's a cute idea. It's
Well,
a neat idea.
I just love, this is like punch
It's just
needle or
gorgeous.
something. It's
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah, one friend, Shannon, really, she won the bag. She
Yeah.
says, I really,
I thought
really
it
want
was
that
just a
bag. I
bag,
wish
too.
they'd
I
just
just
sell
want
me
the
the
bag.
bag. I really want the
Yeah.
bag. So we'll find out about that. But right now, I don't think you can. I think you have
Yeah.
to buy the whole set.
The whole
But
kit and
that's
caboodle.
cool. The whole kit and caboodle. Tinty bags.
Yes.
Here's my favorite.
Yeah, we love that one.
These are kind of the only ones we have left. We bought several last year at the show in June, and we're getting ready to go again. So we may get some new styles to bring in.
Yeah,
They
the
are
plan-
just wonderful bags.
See, some of
For
well,
knitting
do they all
bags.
have suede?
They don't.
They do
No.
not. They're-
That's what's
everything's
nice.
different. This one has
Suede,
a
that has some
bunch of
suede.
pockets. Oh, pockets are all on one side, and then this side is plain. I mean, you could put
It's
your
so
big
deep.
project in there.
Yeah.
That is so pretty. And then here's one. This one has suede.
I love this
It's just
one.
that style.
This one
You
I
know, it's
love.
the style that has that suede up at the top. And then these are pockets there and pockets on the inside. I really love that.
Leopard fabric.
And what's-
Leopard and stripes.
And what's nice about this too, kind of like what we were
Yes.
hitting on with
Yes.
the crochet and the knit
Yes.
bag, you can pull this loop through
Exactly.
and then it closes it.
Yeah.
And
so
then
you
you
can just
can-
carry it like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
Very
and we
cute.
only have 3 of these left for now, but like
Mhm.
you said, we might
we
get
may
more
end up
from
getting,
H&H.
we may be
so.
getting some more, but you know,
Yeah.
just like everything else, the price has probably gone up. So
Yeah.
if you want to get these while they're still at these
the normal
prices, at the
price.
normal prices, yeah, just like everything else.
Call us. We'll,
Yeah.
we'll ship it to you
Yeah,
if we
this
have
is
to.
I love this
I
one. It looks
know.
like watercolor.
You don't need it.
I know, but it looks like watercolor.
She's the controller.
That's the controller. Yeah, you
I'm,
don't
prou-
need
I'm
it.
proud of that.
Don't
title.
order any more of that. We don't need any more of that.
Just don't have another cocktail. Let me handle it. Oh, you guys, I hope you're enjoying our podcast because we're, I think we're having fun with it.
We are having
Yes.
fun with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes us really look around the shop and see what's new and
Get really
and,
creative.
and yeah, and listen as we are here in the days and see what people are really interested in and think, oh gosh, we got to show people that we have something like that on our podcast. So
Yeah.
we're having a lot of fun with it as well.
And we really enjoy getting the feedback. If there's anything
Yeah,
you want us to talk about,
Yes.
any suggestions,
Right.
we really look forward to those comments.
Right, absolutely. Tell us in person here in the shop.
Yeah.
Send us an email. Send us
Yeah,
a
you need to come visit. Oh my gosh, we're so much fun here.
yeah. We have fun
I'm
here.
not joking.
Grab one of these.
Okay.
Sorry, I
A bag?
got inspired. No.
These.
Cactus flower kit.
So these are $5 off.
Mhm.
It's called the Cactus Flower Shawl Kit with Inzula yarn. The pattern's pretty small. Let me try to zoom in there. So it has a little frill on the bottom with the contrast color. It's a full skein, 50 gram, and then a soak and a stitch marker like sampler.
Yeah. So 100 gram, a 50 gram, and yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
honestly, if you don't,
Look at those
if you're,
colors.
if you're not happy with that pattern, here's another color.
Yeah.
We have come up with some other patterns.
Some
that
other patterns.
you could
Mhm.
make a different kind of shawl
Right.
or something like that.
Right.
So don't think you're
Shawl,
stuck with that
cowl.
one.
Yeah.
Shawlette. I mean, it's great right now to do these little shawlettes that you can just kind of use for decoration over top of a t-shirt or a tank or a sundress. You know, they're not really big shawls, but they're just cute.
Little pop of color.
Little pop of
or
color.
Something interesting. Yeah.
Fashionable.
Fashionable. Yes. I think that's a great idea.
So if you like us, don't forget down below,
Subscribe.
subscribe and like us. And does it automatically pop up if they subscribe?
Oh yeah, we
Okay,
get notified.
They get you get notified.
And I really
when we
enjoy
do.
that because
Oh, you're
I'll have
the
like a
techie.
tough day at work, and I'm just like, oh, somebody else subscribed. I get
Oh,
so
why do
happy
you
about it.
work that you've got such a tough day at work? Just joking. Just joking. I work here, so I love it. I have a good day every day. Sorry.
No,
That's awesome. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, cheers,
Oh,
everybody.
cheers.
Good.
Yes. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Yes, happy weekend.
Yeah.
Happy weekend.
Good luck if you're coming to Kentucky because it's 90-something.
Yeah.
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 Have a good
wear
weekend.
your tank.
Yeah. See you
Yeah.
later.
Bye.